Focus on your work. Focus on your work. I don't know. It's not a mean option, is it? Yeah, I'm leaning more towards express yourself. Express yourself.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work.
There you go.
If you missed the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait.
I was like, wait a minute.
You won't be needing an escort then.
All right. Fast travel on back. I do love baking, says Best Backwards. I'm sure he can improve and make a very great loaf if he could. Oh, definitely. Now, baking is nice. It is nice. I don't do it often, but it is nice. Kind of want to start making bread. Actually, I kind of felt like making some nice homemade bread.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold
Ooh.
the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
That looks good. That looks really
I
good.
dare say it is.
Like, it looks super good.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater?
I see.
Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Not bad.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks,
I'd eat it.
certainly say you're onto something.
I don't know if I like that it's filled to the brim with salt on the inside, but I mean, you know.
Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Well, there we go. No, that was a much more chill quest than the other one that we did. Got me copy coin too. All right, not bad. Okay, now we can go and actually speak with Mid. I don't think we have any more quests. No, not that I can see. Back to the hideaway. We'll claim our other reward. The other
I'm telling you, it's true.
renown reward. Yeah, I think we can. I think we need like 520. People in this world need to talk more often. They do, right?
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need more.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
I do. I need 550. 550, huh?
All done?
Okay, so the best way to get to Mid. This way. See, I want to know if we're going to use this workshop for something. It sounds like we should.
I think Mid might need some help.
Hello? Mid?
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Ooh, now what's she going to
Sorry,
say?
I'm too busy for all that
Yeah.
right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
This is how she's coping, huh?
Thermal.
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
Of course, it's the Enterprise, right? Of course.
Me and my dad
Ooh.
designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva.
Okay, that's interesting. So we're making like an engine-powered ship.
Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Clive sounds like, of course, I gotta help out here too.
First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
I mean, yeah, you don't really want that.
A full suit of armor, then?
Yeah,
Probably
kind
best
of.
to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Hey, good. I thought this guy, person over here was being kind of sus, but no, they're just looking around. Okay, so onwards to Blackthorn. I was gonna say we could just use Blackthorn, right? I don't know if she was gonna ask me to go and build like go and find a bunch of really hard to get materials. Did I read this? Hold on. On a lack lived a queen and goblins 3. But he'd not did the goblins their queen, and so full of wrath did she banish them to shore, where they supped on mud till their lips turned black, and they begged to return. And good of heart, the queen, she did take them back. Garita. Interesting.
I have done it, Sid. I have learned all the letters, every one.
That's right. I was gonna say she's probably learning how to write, which makes sense. Because her writing did seem a lot like someone who was new to writing. Considering she missed out on a couple of E's. I wasn't too sure if that was just like old-timey speak, or if she was actually making typos. I guess she was actually making typos.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Howdy, BT.
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Instructions on how to go about building oneself a full set of thermal plating to dissipate heat from around a mithril engine. Should one find oneself in need of such a thing?
Krieger's Tates.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a little tired.
I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it.
My sleep
be
last
easy,
night
though.
was very
And I'll
meh.
need help. Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So if I seem a bit tired, that's why.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this.
Build an engine. Should be easy.
It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up.
Oh, for sure.
One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
and the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
I call supplier.
Well, make your minds up who's going where. We can get this over with.
I'm going to get the sand, aren't I? Letting off steam 1. No, it's going to be a multi-tiered quest. Okay, and then I got to speak with Blackthorn again.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these 2 lucky souls is going with you?
We'll take Gav, right? I think Gav makes sense.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Okay, sounds good.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
All right, perfect.
While you're off owning a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You too.
Later, Otto.
Don't go letting him fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
See, like, I know it doesn't matter, but I mean, it makes sense to have Otto do the business portion of the quest. South into the Velcroy. So to do... So the Velcroy is down there, yeah. Off to Dalamil we go. Ah, it's not too far. That's, yeah, it's not too far at all. Hell yeah.
Looks like I found the river. Where's Gav? Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Okay, Gav, what'd you find?
Straight home now. Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless.
Yeah, just let them wait and
But
find
if
out.
Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
Yeah, let's.
Race, yeah?
And for it's like an actual minigame. Beg more than Gav. Do 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 do. Nope. Don't want to jump for joy.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
I don't even see the black in the sand. I just see sand. Okay, so it's all just like around then. I don't imagine there'd be any up here. No, 'tis not, 'tis not. There we go. Then just one more. It's probably down along here somewhere. Maybe. Nope, I'm out of the zone, in fact. Down here, maybe? Yeah, there we go.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
If Gav found 6, I'm gonna be really disappointed in Clive. You'd love a minigame for that? I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of surprised they didn't do like try to gather more than Gav. I guess maybe that'd be a bit too minigamey for this kind of game. Wow, look at that. You got a whole bag full.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Legend has it that a star once fell from the heavens and punctured a hole in the Dalmatian desert. Once sprang forth the fountainhead of the river Velcroy. That's a good legend.
Oh, you win.
Yeah, that's right.
That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Nah, but what? What happens if I try to bring Otto?
Feels like
Do I not
ages
get
since
this?
we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Maybe it forces Gav upon me anyway.
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other.
I mean, Sid's a busy man.
Can take a day off, you know.
Well, says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
know
I guess
can
that's kind of
count on
true.
You, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going.
I like Gav.
Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to.
You two have a good friendship. And it started off really good and realistic too, with Gav not really wanting to trust Clive straight away until Clive kind of proved himself. And now they're like inseparable as friends, basically.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Of course, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
All right, let us go back to thine hideaway.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
It should be, right? We got a lot.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
There you go.
Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
I just need to...
We should go
Getting to
out
see it a
on
little bit better.
maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
There you go. Another mission done. Well, quest, I guess. Okay, now we have enough to get the other renowned thing. And a few
Suppose
things
we'd
to make
better
some
be
money.
getting back
Nice.
to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Agree it's nice to see how their friendship blossomed. It is, right? It's realistic in its way.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
It's no joke.
I went up to give some greens to the chocolate.
Let's go have a talk with Mid. think we play for a little bit longer, maybe another like half hour. Let's say I'm just feeling more on the sleepy side, so I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll do like probably another half hour of this, do the state of play, and then probably call it there. I'm just feeling very low energy. I don't know if you can tell. Maybe not. Maybe I'm doing a good job at keeping the energy going. But I will admit, like in my head, I'm like, feeling sleepy. Even though it's only like 4 p.m.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, like, what?
There's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
Really? That's really convenient.
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
And before that's actually her name. That's Helena, apparently. Darn.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air.
Yeah.
Were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode.
That's
This
not
is where
good.
the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
She seems oddly excited.
I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass,
No,
near Lost
of
Wind.
course. Right.
The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
Well,
I see.
I am pretty good at dealing with
I
danger.
suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Letting off steam 2. So make for Lover's Pass. That should be easy enough. Yeah, we'll go get our renown reward quick. Why not? I like getting the goodies.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Few are those who would strive to lighten the burden borne by the crystals cursed. But if we are to survive the coming storm, we must stand together, bearer and brother, as you have shown us. Friend in Northreach.
All yours.
Thank you, friend in Northreach. The Cleric's Medallion. Oh, I want these. It's gonna be a little bit, but I want them. So to Lost Wing, then. If I was an adventurer, I'd be pretty excited too. Honestly, probably same, right? I bet you.
Storehouse in the
Oh.
bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
I guess they're getting prepped for the war. It's nice to see the world actually changing based on what we did. It's really nice to see. But yeah, if I were inventing something, I'd probably be like, oh, I wanna, like, it'd be cool to see what you've thought about and what you've like worked so hard like on paper to actually see imagined, you know. I bet that is a pretty good feeling. This is the correct way, yeah? Yeah.
Ready, go?
Also, I'm having some oranges. Did I ask what your favorite fruit is? I don't know if you ever asked that. My favorite fruit, probably strawberry, I would say. I do like me a good strawberry. Oranges are really nice though, but you gotta get like, for me, you gotta have like the really nice juicy orange, right? But I'd say strawberry if I had to pick a fruit. Blueberries are also really nice though. I do like banana, but I don't have banana often. Really, I probably should eat banana more often. I used to be pretty good with like raspberries too. Used to, yeah, like at my old house, like one of my old houses when I was like a little kid. We actually have these had these raspberry bushes that you could just go and pick raspberries out of. We actually have a bush here like that, but admittedly, I haven't really picked any raspberries because I kind of keep forgetting we have a raspberry bush in the back garden. So they mostly just go to the birds, I guess. But maybe I'll pick some next year. I actually want to have like a nice garden next year. Like I want to have like a really nice garden. I have a good place for it, and I want to make like some veggies and stuff. I want to have like a veggie garden, veggie and fruit, probably mostly veggie.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming.
Yeah, no problem.
The ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
See, Bass Eckert says my dad's house has a nice garden. Ah, it's pretty nice. Maybe if you're able to, sometime maybe you can take some pics, because it's nice seeing gardens. Like I'm not much of a gardener myself, but I don't know. Ever since I thought about like growing veggies, I've been very into the idea of gardening and wanting to garden. Ah, we have one of these guys again, huh?
Our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
You'll do that then? Yeah, I would appreciate that. Might give me some inspiration for mine even. I was trying to doom me. Oh, you're gonna go down on Wanted Visitor. Oh, you trying to bite me even? Nah. Okay, here, let's just prime up and beat him up. And all right, now you're dead. It's over. My God. And it's over. My God, we're so powerful now. Probably thanks to beating Atlas, actually. Beating Atlas probably helped a lot.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Haven't had me a sippy.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Let's see, Bass says, I always get some fig, basil, tomatoes, and other stuff whenever I go. Nice. That's really nice. So I'm thinking of, when I plant a garden, I'm thinking of doing onion. Onion. What were the other ones? It was like onion, tomato, potato. I think I should be able to do potato. So onion, potato, tomato, probably others. I'll need to think of some more, but I had a fair few I wanted to try. Might even try my hand at a little pumpkin. Maybe some watermelon. I've heard but see, I kind of want to do watermelon because I know it'll be a challenge. Because I actually saw a thread on Reddit on the subreddit for where I live, and someone actually did ask, "Oh, can you grow a watermelon here?" And I guess the answer to that is yes, but it has to be very specific time. Otherwise, it's not going to grow big, and it's just going to be a small boy. So I'm tempted. I'd be tempted to give it a shot. They're going to use that big thing? It's huge. Is it going to be I guess it is an engine. And back to mid we go. But yeah, it's mostly just the types of veggies that me and Megan and my mom like to have, right? There's got to be a Stardew Valley YouTuber who's also a farmer and has a vlog and acts like it's their Stardew Valley farm. Dude, that'd be amazing, man. That'd be great.
We're seeing troops amassing at every door.
Yeah, I don't know. But see, it's weird because I'm not really much of an outdoors person. I've actually stated a lot in my life that if I had the choice, I'd prefer to stay inside. Just because the outside is fine, but it's not where I really like to spend my time, you know? So it's a little weird for me to suddenly say, yeah, I want to make a garden, right? This kind of came out of nowhere, too. I thought it was just like, I want to do it.
Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. The shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've wrapped my brains and I just can't think what to do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge...
Tomes?
I know whose counsel I would seek.
Yeah.
Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Yeah, basil would be nice. Like maybe some chives, yeah. Like basil, chives. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. I think basil would be really nice to have. Yeah, and like it's a decently sized area. Like it's not like super big, but I could put a little bit around and have it still be more than good enough. See, I get these like really weird interests, right? Like now granted, like having a garden isn't a weird interest, but like for me it kind of is. But I get these like sudden urges to like want to try things. So like I want to try like having a garden, right? And a while ago, and to be fair, I still might try eventually. I just need to figure out how I want to do it. But I want to try making some cheese, like some nice homemade cheese, right? Because I think I have an area I can store cheese pretty well. But I kind of want to make some cheese, you know? Like a nice big wheel of cheese. I don't know.
Hippocrates.
If I ever do it, I'll show you guys.
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Oh, sorry about that. I also want to try making bread someday. Oh, you should. Making bread's real nice. I've done it before, but I haven't done it like much lately. I know you said that about an hour ago. Yeah, perfectly fine. You can bring up old conversations. I mean, I do. That might be hard. Making cheese, yeah. I think making cheese would be for well. The thing with making cheese, right, is like you need like the stuff that goes into the cheese. Like you need the various enzymes and stuff, I think, and you need like a cheese press. Now that would be expensive. I know getting a cheese press is actually pretty expensive because I did look into it. But I think if I got it, like if I got the cheese press and if I got like the stuff, it would probably last long enough that I could probably manage it. I don't know. Like that's something I would need to look into more. If I get the money to get like a cheese press though, I might consider it. I saw a vid on how to make mozzarella. It looked laborious, but I don't know about others. Yeah, I'm not really too sure, right? I just think it'd be something fun to try. So I don't know, it's weird. Like I kind of want to do it just to say I can make cheese, right? Now, granted, if I could make cheese, then it's actually not super difficult. I could maybe somehow acquire a food license. I don't know how you do that, but like I could maybe acquire like a food license and maybe try selling it at like the local farmer's market or something. A baffling diagram made all the more confounding by the preponderance of question marks that blemish its borders. Nice.
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it.
Yeah, it's a lot of...
She's struggling to find
a lot of needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. Yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
We need some pitch.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it,
it
I
might
see.
be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer.
If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
True,
Thank you,
true.
Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
I was gonna say, who are we getting? Oh, we're getting Jill in on this too. Nice. Jill in the physiker. Tarja?
So you need a hand, do you?
Ah, thank you very much for the follow. Give me 1 second.
I'll be
So I
heading to
can
market for the ingredients
so I
we
can
need.
thank you properly.
I could do some.
Just gonna go ahead and, or are these bots? These might be bots. I don't know. Those were a lot of numbers. Let me see here. Let me just see here. Ooh. Yeah, this might be a bunch of bots. Oh well, no matter. They will be dealt with. Oh yeah, it's a lot of bots. Yeah, it's okay. They'll be dealt with. They'll be dealt with. Not as many bots as some, but some for sure. Let's see. Best secretary saw a vet on how to make. Oh wait, no, I already read that. It might be. It might be. Give me one memento. One memento. And then we will go ahead and get ready soon enough for the state of play. I think it's pretty much about time for that anyway. Let's see, it's Streamlabs. Or is it? No, it is Stream. Is it? I forget which one I use. I think I mostly use Streamlabs for this kind of stuff. Log in with Yonder Twitch. Mostly it's gonna go turn off the notification for now, just so it doesn't go on for too long. Where is it? Follows and disabled for now. All right. There you go. All right. So let's see here. That might still go on for like a tiny moment. Perfectly fine. At least for now. And it should certainly be done by the time we get around to bringing Megan in.
Can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
I feel like Jill has to come, right? I get 40 renown for this too. Nice. It's a lot of renown. Best Ever says this is ridiculous. Has this happened before? I don't remember it happening like this much. I don't think I've ever gotten like a lot of bots. I think we've had like an instance at one point in the past, but that would have been a long time ago. And I'm not gonna freak out about it too much. You see a lot of people on like on the Twitch subreddit, right? That go they get kind of worried and concerned. And you see it's on like the Twitch subreddit all the time of people that are like, oh, I got botted. Oh no, is my account like gonna be in trouble? How do I remove all this? And from what I understand, it's not really much of a concern, really, like, to be honest. Apparently, from what I heard, Twitch kind of just deals with it themselves after a while, which is why sometimes, like, not only for my account, but for, like, some other accounts, it'll, like, the follower number will just kind of, like, eventually lower. Like, that's happened with my account before. I've gotten, like, bot followers in the past. And slowly but surely, Twitch kind of takes it down. So, like, you lose followers, but, you know, they're just, like, bots generally. So Twitch kind of is pretty good at handling it themselves. Typically. But I could remove them myself as well. I don't know if I will. I might just let Twitch handle it. We'll have to just wait and see. But personally, I'm not concerned. And even if I was, I think you have, what is it? What's the one bot that, oh, what is that one bot? It's a very well-known bot. Shoot, I don't remember. I might look it up later. But I know there is a bot that lets you remove followers. Although if you're not careful, you can like purge your whole follower list, which obviously we don't want to do. Is it Nightbot? I don't know if it's Nightbot. Hold on. I'm kind of curious, actually. Which bot that, if I can type, removes followers? Commander Root. That's it. It's Commander Root. Yeah, because normally I see that bot over in like the chat list. I haven't seen it for like a little while though. Hopefully Commander Root's doing fine. So yeah, might do that, might not, might just let Twitch handle it. We'll just, I'll give it like a day and see. Or I could report the bots. To be fair, I could probably just do that too. Because I think, I want to say if you report the bots, that also does it. I think. I'm not too sure. We will see. We will see. But yeah, to be fair, I think this is a good spot to leave it off for 16 at the very least, so I can do the state of play and then probably just rest the rest of today. Like, it's not like I had a bad sleep, but I certainly, I probably didn't have as good a sleep as I would have wanted, right? So yeah, so next time I guess we'll go ahead and we'll take care of the necessary materials. And we got, oh yeah, we got to talk with Harper Crates to bring presumably Jill along. So I mean, Jill probably would be the one to bring, right? And that way her and Clive can probably have a nice sweet little moment, you know. Yeah, I still don't know how far along I am in the game though. I'm either very far or like halfway for sure. I know I'm at least halfway. I don't know how much farther I could possibly be. Oh wait, you know what? You know what? There's something I just realized. I have a little chest thing here. The onion sword. I mean, it's not a very good weapon compared to what I have. I guess it's from the that must be from the patch that they brought up. The last patch. Let me see. Where's my weapons? I want to have a look at it. I at least want to see it. Maybe read its description. The onion sword. Taking up this radiant blade of gold and turquoise in one's hand invokes strange yet familiar images of four homespun youths on a journey to quench the coming darkness. How's it look? You know what? I don't hate it. I know the onion stuff is like a Final Fantasy thing, right? I don't know which Final Fantasy, but I know you have like the Onion Knights. I think. Like before Dark Souls had their Onion Knight. Admittedly, it doesn't look very sharp, but it does look sharp, if you know what I mean. Won't use it though. I don't even think I'd use it as a glamour, but go ahead and put on the Enhancer 2 once again. And I suppose now I will save. Actually, now we save. Just do a little save over our last one. Yeah, bad. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know how far along I'm in. I don't know if I'm playing the game slow. I don't think I am. I don't think I'm playing the game all that slow. It feels like I am though, with how many sessions I've had. I was gonna say, yeah, I didn't think that was this was a Dark Souls reference. I'm pretty sure the Onion Knights are a thing in like Final Fantasy 4 or 6. It's like an earlier Final Fantasy thing. I think you have like the Onion Knights because they reference it in 10 as well. Because you have like the little Onion Knight that Lulu can get as a weapon. Imagine if it. So many people are probably gonna think it's a Dark Souls reference though, which is kind of funny to me. Rightfully so, mind you, but I don't know. Yeah, good round of Final Fantasy though. I guess I will just send a quick little message to Megan. Because Megan may. Oh my god, that's all caps. I want to send her an all caps message. All right, because Megan also had a pretty bad sleep last night. So I was like, Megan, if you have a nap like during the stream, perfectly fine. And if you're napping, yeah, I don't mind waiting, like if you're having a nap, or just, you know, or she's like, oh, you know, wake me up or something. So I'm gonna give her like a moment. We'll see if she gets back to me. If she doesn't, maybe we'll play for a little longer, or maybe I will just go and like give her a little, hey Megan, Megan's time. You want it? Can you just wake up real quick for like 27 minutes? But yeah, I really have been enjoying this game. You know, this game has been really, really solid. I just don't know how close I am to the end. I think I have to be somewhat close, right? I think I'm getting there. I'm not saying like 2 more sessions or anything, but I think we're hitting what might be a bit of a climax soon, because we have 2 crystals left, I believe. No, 3. We have 3 left. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure. It depends how much they kind of rush through the final 3. But I think we're getting there. Like I said, I don't think I'm playing the game all that slow necessarily. I think I'm playing it at probably the pace that you're supposed to. Now, granted, I'm not doing like 3 days out of the week. I'm sure most people played it for at least like 7 days out of the week. Probably over the course of a few weeks. So I'm probably going a bit slower just based on that.